You guys all hear me properly? Wow, 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 wow. Ba ba bum, ba ba bum. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right. This is me going live on my phone for the first time. So we're going to talk about the same things we keep talking about. Semen retention. No, we're not going to talk about semen retention today. Today we're going to be talking about doing dopamine detoxes. Why should you do a dopamine detox? Why would you want to do a dopamine detox? Well, honestly, I feel like there's just so much dopamine flying around the world right now, and people need to learn how to not make it an enemy to try to be like, oh my God, I can't, go after my dopamine, or I can't be chasing after dopamine. Dopamine is a normal part of your life. Like, you get dopamine because it's a form of reward that you get. So if you win, if you basically go and get something in life, you're going to get given dopamine. What's up, King Harold? If you get that, if you basically are getting dopamine, you're basically doing something in your life. You are going out into the world and doing something. So, what it shouldn't be demonized that you don't chase after dopamine. Like, dopamine is a very normal part of life, and you should not demonize it at all. I don't think there's like a single way of really making that much more clear. But why should you do a dopamine detox? Because what you have in your life, well, what a lot of us have is we have this addiction to quick dopamine. It's not dopamine like normal, natural, slow hitting dopamine. It's like quick, fast, immediate pleasure that we want right now, that we want immediately. And when you get addicted to these short-term pleasures, then you actually fail to, what is it? You fail to chase after the bigger things you want in your life. And if you can't chase after the big things you want in your life, then I don't think you're going to really achieve anything big. You're just going to keep chasing after these small dopamine hits. Like, you're going to be chasing after, more reels and more TikToks and doom scrolling. You're going to be watching porn more often because it's a quick dopamine hit. It's like, it makes you feel good immediately. It makes you feel like, yes, like I want that, give me more of it. But you want to be chasing after something a bit bigger, a bit wider, a bit like, I don't know, building a business, for example. Like, building a business, or like, what is the purpose of building a business? To, let's say, be financially abundant, to, I don't know, overcome some things that some mental barriers that you felt like you had in your life, things that you wanted to do in your life, that you found difficult, that you always had resistance to doing, like overcoming those things. Why would you want to do a business? It's good. It proves that you are competent. It proves that you're not in your own way. You also have to deal with a lot of things when you do a business, and you also have to overcome a lot of self-sabotaging behaviors that you literally are just like, they're just naturally a part of your behavior. I feel like for a lot of like people watching my content, like, I make a lot of videos about doing semen retention and quitting porn, quitting like things that bring you instant gratification. Why? Because these things are very, very important for men that actually do want to achieve something. I think for any of the guys watching in my channel who like want to achieve something and they're looking to achieve something, like, you have to get out of your own way. You have to stop chasing after the immediate pleasures all the time. You have to stop chasing after like these things I want now. Okay, I want to build a business for the next 5 years, but I can't stop watching porn. I want to find the love of my life, but I don't want to go out into the world because I don't have any energy, because I'm just masturbating all the time. And I'm making it just like, oh, I can't do anything. I can't, because I have no energy, because I'm wasting it all the time. By the way, guys, just shoot any comments, anything you like. Just let's keep the chat flowing. I'm just gonna keep talking, and you guys just hit me up with any questions. Any questions you have about the things I'm saying, any of the things I'm talking about, just put them in the comments. We have King Harold, we have Cobra, Leon. Today we're going to be talking about dopamine detoxing and how I think this is like a really, really important thing to learn how to do for every single guy watching this. You have to learn how to do dopamine detoxes, or like even just quick fixes in your dopamine. When you're so addicted to your mobile phone or watching porn or all these things, you have to just learn how to get out of that state of mind and actually learn how to increase your dopamine like slowly, naturally, instead of just chasing quick fixes. So I think I'll start with like phones. Like when you are on your phone all the time, you're obviously getting like tons and tons of dopamine. As you're scrolling, you are looking for ways of just like satiating your dopamine. Like, okay, I need more, I need another reel, I need another TikTok. And you go into this like cycle of just doom scrolling over and over and over and over and over, and you're just constantly just like in this mode of like, I need more reward. I always just need more and more reward. And then what happens is when you need to go back to focusing on like your job, on your life, or anything significant, you're in a state of like, you just get bored. You're like you hit a wall. Let's say you want to build a business and you have to do something that you really don't want to do. Like you have to go make sales. You have to call people up and sell your product. You have to sell anything. If you get rejected a few times, your dopamine just goes down because you literally get rejected, and that triggers something in your mind which is like, oh my God, I'm worthless. I don't have any value, and that makes you feel like shit about yourself. So what happens is when you do that, you immediately, like the first response is just like, okay, I need dopamine again. And if I'm not getting dopamine from my job or from the thing that I'm doing, then I immediately run away to doom scrolling, which sucks because there's no way of fighting it unless you fight it. Unless you say, okay, I'm gonna just keep making these sales calls. I'm just gonna keep doing the thing that is dropping my dopamine, but I'm just gonna keep doing it. And what actually happens is your dopamine just like balances out after a while. And instead of you craving that dopamine spike all the time, I need it, you just say, nah, it's cool. I don't mind spending time in, I would say like the opposite of being in that state when you're like constantly needing dopamine is when you're actually fully focused. And you actually do need to do something that lowers you down into a state of focus where you can think clearly, where you can make decisions for, the bigger reward that you're looking for. You're not chasing the small reward, you're looking for the big reward. If this makes sense to anyone, because I'm 100% sure everyone who's watching right now doom scrolls. Everyone who's gonna come in and everyone who's leaving, everyone doom scrolls. You're lying to yourself if you do not doom scroll. You definitely doom scroll. And when you go into that state, and I know because I've done this many times, is just like you literally like can't even think. You can't even do anything because you're literally just thinking about dopamine all the time. And it doesn't seem like anything destructive. Like it doesn't seem like anything is going to destroy anything that's going to destroy your life. But you are actually going to distract yourself from the bigger thing that you want to do. And that is destructive. That is destructive because yes, you won't feel like shit now because you're literally just like giving yourself all this happiness, this reward. But it's like, imagine you in like 10 years when you have distracted yourself for so long and then you get to the end and you're like, damn, I wish that I had actually not done that. And I wish that I had actually focused on the bigger things so that I got it now. It's like the thing about planting a tree. Like everyone wants to plant a tree to eat the fruit, but you can't plant the tree and want the fruit tomorrow. It's gonna happen in 10 years or 15 years, but you have to plant it today. You have to do the thing today and wait. And then when it's big and it's grown and after 10 or 15 years, the tree is big, now you have unlimited fruit. But you have to wait for that reward to happen. And so a lot of people who like don't have the patience or they don't have they constantly need instant gratification, they will just be like, actually fuck it. Like even after a year, even after 2 years, but it takes 10 years to grow the tree, they'll just forget about it and just be like, whatever, I'll plant something else. But then they'll miss out on what could be like an unlimited abundance of fruit that they have. And I hope that's a good enough analogy. Like you basically do this in your life, in every other thing, when you are chasing after porn or you're chasing after doom scrolling, TikToks, or you're chasing after like, I don't know, junk foods or whatever, things that increase your dopamine immediately. but they distract you from the bigger goal, from the thing that you want later in life. And so this is where it's very important to do a dopamine detox when you're like, oh my God, I need dopamine, I need dopamine, I need dopamine. And you're just like, no, no way. Like, I'm not going to be a slave of these urges. And I'm actually in control. Like, you guys, for anyone who's listening to this, like, please don't make the thinking, dude, please don't have the thoughts that you have no control. Like, you have all the control to change this. If you feel like, oh, I'm fucked up because I can't actually focus on anything and blah, 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 it's like, no, you can focus. You actually can. It's just maybe you're out of practice. Maybe you need to give yourself a bit of time. Maybe you need to change your lifestyle a tiny bit, or just get used to doing those dopamine detoxes. One thing that you can do immediately, guys, for anyone who's watching this, I'm a dope for dopamine, bro, yeah. Need for you, YouTube. Welcome back, bro. Nice to see you again. Guys, if you want to do an immediate dopamine detox, for me personally, I'm a fitness trainer. I've been a fitness trainer for the last 10 years. I've been an executive coach for the last 5 years. One of the best things that I tell my clients to do when they want to just detox completely from like feeling like they need dopamine is go take a cold ass shower. Because I don't think anything drops your dopamine as fast as like taking a freezing cold shower. Ice baths are different because you get in the water still, but when you take a cold shower, the water is just like spraying on you, and you literally just have to say in that moment, because it is gonna feel really good when you come out, in that moment you literally just have to say, I choose this pain. Like I am not gonna let this pain dictate what the hell I'm doing. I say when I get out, and you literally just stay in there and you're just like, no, I am staying in here. And I promise you, like if you can stay in there for like a minute or like 2 minutes, I promise you, you will come out feeling like super focused, ready for the day, and with a much more balanced energy. With a much more balanced energy. Whereas after that, if you go watch porn or something, and you literally get into this oh my God, like this state where you just like feel like a bit of an animal, and you're just like, yeah, I just need dopamine, I just need like, I just need like something, stimulation for myself. Then you're just gonna slip back right into that mindset of like, I need this. Then you're gonna leave after watching porn, and then you're gonna go to a meeting, do something else, go to a coffee shop. You're gonna get back home and you're gonna feel like, oh my God, I need to increase my dopamine now. What could I do? Nothing's gonna increase your dopamine more than watching porn, I promise you. But going back to doing that, you're just gonna start the cycle all over again and again and again. And I feel like this is a very common problem for a lot of guys. Why? Because I do think that it's very easy to get to porn. Like, you have to understand, you are like 1, 2, 3 clicks away from just going straight to a freaking porn site. And now you're just staring at like, a bunch of naked girls. And it's really easy. And honestly, it's really nice. Like, it makes your dopamine like go up like crazy. It makes you feel like, yes, like I need this. Like I want more of this. But then you're just gonna get stuck in that same mindset again and again and again. And you have to think like, hang on, am I chasing after the immediate pleasure and getting distracted from the bigger pleasure? And if I think about this, like if I'm constantly getting distracted, then I'm not focusing on anything. I'm actually just removing my mind. Like if I had a mindset of like, cool, I want to be financially abundant, I want to be this, I want to be buff, I want to have muscles, I want to look good, I want to be charismatic. But then porn. But then, oh my God, it's doom scrolling. And then it's like, no, I want to do a business. I want to be great and successful and have status. But porn. Oh my God, porn. And porn is just this thing that like you constantly keep looking at it, but you're getting distracted from this bigger goal that you said you wanted. But because that's why like doing a business is actually a very spiritual thing, because you are forced to overcome those self-sabotaging behaviors. What's up, Mr. Yassel? Do cold showers increase dopamine? What do you recommend for a complete dopamine detox? Bro, take a cold shower right now. If you want a dopamine detox right now, take a 3-minute freezing cold shower, but stay in. Like actually stay in. 3 minutes is enough time for you to literally just be like, oh my God, you have to spend enough time in that pain mode. And then when you come out, I promise you, you're going to feel like you literally just restarted your body. It's literally like, imagine watching porn is like you just start flipping wires in your brain and you just mess everything up. but then you do a cold shower and you literally just realign everything. Awake, wired scarf. So yeah, that's something I think that doing a dopamine detox, that's an immediate dopamine detox you can do. Then you guys also look into cutting out screen time. For anyone who's on this, like, this is a very common problem around the world. Everyone uses their phone every single day. Everyone doom scrolls. You are lying to yourself if you don't doom scroll. I've met very few people in the world who do not doom scroll at least for like 15 minutes a day. Even very successful people I met, like I talk to them and they're like, wow, I have this problem where I just doom scroll and I feel like I could waste my time. I feel like I could use up my time a lot better, but I'm just doom scrolling and I don't want to do it. And guys, doom scrolling, like social media platforms and apps, they're literally designed like slot machines. You know that the tech companies, they actually went and studied the casinos in Nevada, in Las Vegas. They studied the psyche of what happens when like someone who like, he wants to win some money, he puts money in a slot machine and he goes, choo, and he literally waits for these numbers to go like, and then they're waiting, they have this like dopamine rush constantly. And so they were like, the tech companies, they went and they were like, okay, let's try and put this in our app. How can we do that? So like, that's why like the scrolling is like, you're literally waiting for like dopamine, 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 similar to like a slot machine. And so like there's porn watching, there's doom scrolling, and then there's also gambling, like watching a slot machine. You're getting the dopamine of excitement of like the potential win, but then you drop your dopamine when you lose. So there's like a pro and a con of it. You can win money, but you can also lose money. But it's just really bad for your psyche because you're just waiting for dopamine. You're literally waiting, and it's really luck. Like you're putting your money in this thing, and you're waiting in this state of dopamine where you're like, oh my God, I want it to go up. I want it to do something. And so you basically have to analyze that part of you and then say like, yo, I'm not going to be a slave of this urge to want to chase after dopamine like I'm in a casino, but except I'm on my phone and I'm in my room. So how do I take care of that? Like, how would you guys take care of that if you guys were dealing with this? If you were all dealing with, like, if you knew that your phone was literally a slot machine from Las Vegas in your hand and the same thing that you're doing, like, how would you take care of it? My sleep has been greatly improved by my mental hasn't changed yet. Maybe it's because I quit weed at the same time as doing semen retention. Yeah, guys, honestly, semen retention is a great way to cut out that shit. But it's not because, like, you can do semen retention and watch porn at the same time. Semen retention is not the goal. You're not just trying to hold your jizz in all the time. That's not the goal. The goal is that in order to focus for that amount of time, if you're doing semen retention for 30 days, 20 days, or even 100 days, for that period of time, if you start watching porn, you're literally just going to sabotage yourself and you're literally just going to slip back into these habits that you had before. And so you literally have to take care of the habits that you keep falling back into. And if you don't take care of those things, then you're just going to stay the same. It doesn't really matter if what it is that you're doing. If you're doing semen retention or if you take cold showers, you go right back to watching porn. It's like you have to literally tell yourself, okay, I keep doing this again and again and again and again, and I keep getting the same results. So what the hell am I going to do differently the next time? And you guys really have to ask yourself this, like, what am I going to do different next time? How do I optimize next time? Don't feel guilty. Don't be like, oh my God, I can't do anything about it. And it's like, I have a problem. Guys, everyone who says they have a problem in this freaking stream, shut up. Like, you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem. Okay? You're making it into this problem and then you're guilt tripping yourself and like, oh, I can't do anything about it. It's so hard and it's so difficult and this and that. It's shut up. Like, stop feeling so guilty about it. Like, yeah, it's a normal part of life, but like, what are you gonna do about it? If you're just not doing anything, that's why you feel shitty. It's not that you're watching porn, is that you literally just feel helpless. And that's called learned helplessness, is when you literally just put pity on yourself again and again and again. Learned helplessness. Remember that. Don't be a guy who practices learned helplessness, because this is not gonna serve you whatsoever. And please, please do not make it a thing in your life that you can't do anything about it. I mean, shut up, come on. You can do something about it, and you are going to do something about it. That is the whole purpose of what I talk about when doing semen retention. It's not about just holding your semen in, it's about taking massive action. Guys, I've been a coach for 10 years. Like, I know what I'm talking about when guys or when people that I've coached come and say like, I can't do anything about it. I can't. If I actually go into their lives and oh, damn, cool. Yeah, guys, do a Q&A. Oh, shit. Best part, what the fuck is this question? No, cancel. Learned helplessness also wrecks your testosterone. Yeah, probably, yeah, because when you're just constantly feeling guilty and sad about your life and you're just like, like, I can't do anything about it. I can't. And so many guys message me on just like, they all think I'm trying to say like, just do semen retention forever and make it. It's like, no, that's not what life is about. Like, look, you're gonna meet a woman at some point and that like you're gonna finish that streak. It's not something you're meant to do forever. I mean, you can do it forever. I'm not saying, like, to each his own. Everyone can do it for as long as they want. But that's not the point. The point is not to just like sit like a monk in your room and hold your jizz in and that's it. Like, go out into the world and do something. Feed the poor, build your body, I don't know, build a business, do something for society, do something for you. Like, that's what I want you to do, but you have to use that energy you get from semen retention, because if you're just wasting it, then you're not charging up. You're just wasting it, and that's stupid. That's self-sabotaging. Don't do that. Hi Nabar, I've been seeing your videos. I'm on retention for the last 40 days. 2 days ago, I realized I got touchy with females and experiencing no anxiety around women. I feels I'm dominating without trying. Well, yeah, bro, because you're putting this urge to want to basically make love to them aside. So making love to them is not the most important thing about meeting a woman. It's actually being with her, caring about her, talking to her, listening to her. Like, guys don't listen to women anymore. The first thing they see when they see a woman, they're like, oh my God, sex. Like, I need to figure out a way to have sex with her. And when you do this sabotages you so hard because she's not thinking that. And you want to, if you want to increase the chances if you were even gonna have sex with her, you have to meet her in the same emotional capacity as she is meeting you. And what she is looking for, if she is interested in you at all, is intimacy. Intimacy. So if you're not ready to give intimacy and you just want lust, then you're already missing. Like, your conversation is gonna go one, because she's gonna talk about intimacy and you're gonna talk about putting your dick inside her. And she's gonna feel that, she's gonna know that. And so you're missing each other completely. And if women don't feel listened to, they're not going to feel comfortable. And if they don't feel comfortable, then, buddy, you're not getting laid tonight. Sorry. Hey, sup, you know vape is so addictive. Guys, do not vape. Vaping is terrible. If you're going to smoke anything, smoke cigars. Smoke cigars. Don't smoke cigarettes, smoke cigars. If anyone, I'm not someone who is like, look, to each his own. I don't care what you do. Just don't do self-sabotaging things. And guys, is anyone here even doing a dopamine detox? Does anyone here even know how to do a dopamine detox? Locking in for the rest of 2026. Jap, yo, I love that. Lol, feed the poor. Me, for YouTube, bro, trust me, like, you don't know what life is about until you go feed the poor. Feeding the poor is the best thing you can do. They are the ones who are most in need, and maybe if you see crackheads on the street and you're just like, ugh, why would I give them food? They're just drunk people being all like drugged out and all the time. But bro, what is life about? And feeding the poor doesn't just mean feeding people on the street. Like, feed your friend who maybe doesn't have any money. Feed your neighbor who, like, maybe you don't know how they're doing so well financially. Feeding the poor doesn't just mean feeding people on the street. Like, be in a state of giving, be in a state of constantly contributing, be in a state of adding value to people. And you can do that with very little money. You don't need to be rich to do that. You just have to have the capacity to give. And I promise you, you will receive a lot more than you give. I don't know, I don't know. I saw this guy talking once, I think it was like he was a billionaire or something. He was, oh, fuck, I know his name. I know his name. I know his name. It was Ty Lopez. Ty Lopez, yeah. I remember listening to a talk he gave ages ago. Like he was on a podcast and he gave a talk and he was saying that he tried to give away all his money. He's like, I've tried to give all my money away, but I just can't. I literally just can't give it away because every time I give it away, it comes back. And I was like, that is probably why he's rich, because he's giving that much. And a lot of these creators, a lot of people, they give so much in their life. Like everything they do, they make content for free, they give information for free, which to a lot of leeches, they just probably look at it and they're just like, oh my God, yeah, like this guy's not even that smart, but they're a millionaire and they're giving you free content. They literally built a lifestyle where they can give you something free and you're criticizing them. So the problem is not with them, the problem is with you who's judging them. And so instead of judging the outward, look inward and see what you're doing. And you can deal with a lot of these things if you feed the poor, if you do the inner work, if you take care of things. Like you really have to look at yourself and see like, what the hell am I doing? Why do I have all these negative thoughts about things that I'm just perceiving? You're just looking at people and you're perceiving them. And then you're just like, yeah, so pathetic. These people are just so like, what the hell are they even doing? But it's like, you're not even seeing them. You're just seeing what you think they are. You're just seeing a projection of what you think they are. So you have to also check yourself. Like you have to check yourself a lot and see, okay, how am I perceiving these people? Yep, 30 days, no weed, and so to feel confident and change. Bro, city by the bay, you will definitely feel that after 30 days. Do you just retain or channelize your energy? Niraj. Channelize is not a real word, but channel, how do you channel your energy? Bro, listen, when you build up this energy, this like male life energy that you have, go and do things that get you out of your comfort zone. Guys, any of you who are watching, like it's called sexual energy transmutation. It's got a bit of a, I don't know, like a spiritual connotation to it, but fundamentally what it is you're using that energy that you're not wasting and you go and do things that get you out of your comfort zone. And this is why doing a dopamine detox is so important, because you can't just be a slave of like, oh, I don't feel like going out and socializing. I don't feel like building a business. I don't feel like trying anything new and this. It's like, oh my God, bro. Like, what do you think? What is the point of life? Do you think you're just going to stay in your little bubble and expect things to just magically transform into something new? Like, you have to make it happen. You have to go out into the world and make things happen. If you're not making these things happen, it's very unlikely it's going to happen to you. If you're any guy who's in their early 20s or maybe like mid 20s, going into their 30s, like people stop doing you favors. Like when I was 21, I was a group fitness instructor. And like there were ladies who used to give me clothes, who used to give me tons of things. Like they used to tip me well as a trainer. Like they used to give me so much crap. As I got older, all these little gifts, they start happening. And you have to wake up and just be like you can be a fun little like guy at 21, 22, 23, but later when you get to 28, 29, 30, people are like, yo, wake up. Like you gotta get your shit in order. You have to focus in your life. And you can't just keep relying on things to be gifted to you. You have to make them happen. So if you are doing semen retention and you're just holding it in, no, go and socialize, go out and meet people, talk to people, help people with things, join a charity, join I don't know, do something with your energy. Don't just keep it in and just be like, okay, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna lay out here and not do anything and just live a life of really chilled and calm. It's like, guys, come on. That's not why we're here. That's not what we're doing. And that's definitely not what I want my subscribers to be thinking that I'm telling them to do when you do semen retention. Do semen retention, but that's not the goal. The goal is not keep my sperm in and hold it in. Go and use it for things. But now let's get back to the dopamine detox, because this is also a really important part of semen retention. If you are doing semen retention, and you can still be a sort of like needing that dopamine all the time. You can still be craving it. That actually takes a lot of energy from you if you're constantly chasing dopamine. If you're constantly chasing dopamine and you're not centered and you're not focused, then you're not really using that energy for anything. You're literally just like sitting around just like, oh my God, I need the next hit of dopamine. I need to get it from food. I need to get it from porn. I need to get it from I don't know, doom scrolling. I need to get it from something, or I'm gonna start gambling. I'm gonna play the lottery. I'm gonna do crypto trading. It's like this is the world we live in, and this is what like people who are wealthy, people like big corporations, they understand the people's psyche, and they know how to tap into people who are like, as Andrew Tate calls them, brokies. If you're a brokey, you have a brokey mindset, and you're constantly just thinking like, oh, I need dopamine. I need to feel happy. I need to always feel happy about myself. It's like, do you? Is that what we are here to do? Like, we have to feel happy with ourselves? Fair enough. Like, yeah, you should feel happy. Like, you should feel balanced, but to feel like happiness is a very vague word. Like, to feel elated about yourself all the time, that's not good. That is not good, because you will become so complacent, and you can literally lower your standards and settle for a life to the point where you're not gonna, like, you don't really care about anything. You don't want to achieve anything. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to get out of your comfort zone. You don't want to be corrected by anyone. You don't want to learn anything. And I'm sure everyone here has met someone like that in their lives, who is like 40 and they're still going to parties, and they're just like, you youngsters don't know anything about, the world, because they're trying to project what they think the world is like. But actually, like, people look at those guys and they're just like, those guys are fucking losers. They're just like losers, because they're not adapting, and they're not, and if they were getting out of their comfort zone, they wouldn't be saying anything to anyone, because they'd be so in a state of like correcting. And if they're in a state of reflection, you don't judge other people. You actually understand them, you empathize with them much more, because you can understand that you, instead of projecting onto them, you're seeing them for what they truly are. All the faults they have, the insecurities they have, the limits they place on themselves, the self-limiting beliefs that they place on themselves, all of these things. And when you can empathize with someone, that's when you really listen to them. So this is the power of doing, like, when you channel your energy from doing semen retention into these things, they start fixing themselves. And even if you are doing semen retention, you have to figure out a way to do a dopamine detox. You have to figure out a way to stop doom scrolling. You have to figure out a way to cut the access to porn. You have to figure out a way to create systems and habits in your life that will lead you to more focus and more energy. Okay, enjoy single life, bro. Once you're married, your life is over. Well, bro, I think that depends on the type of marriage. Truly, I do agree that, look, women do domesticate men, as like when you get married, but I do think it depends on what you center the marriage around. Like, if you center the marriage around kids and a house and living life like that, I do think that it's going to be like, it's just, once you get all that stuff, I don't know, I know so many people. I mean, guys, I work in fitness. I work, like, I do like boutique fitness classes, indoor cycling classes, boxing classes, HIIT classes. And I meet so many women, like housewife women, who they have so much money. Like, they have literally so much money. Their husbands are rich, they're powerful, they go for brunch every day, they've got Chanel handbags, but they are literally so bored. Like, they are so tired of life, but they have everything. Like, they've literally got a girl's dream life, but they're literally so bored. They're like craving something. They're like craving an excitement. And they come to my class because I'm a young, fit guy who like gives them tons and tons and tons of energy. And I think that when they get to that age, like when they get to 40, 50 and they have everything, what they're craving is like, oh my God, I just want some excitement in my life. I just want to have something to make me feel young again. So I do think that, like, it depends on the type of marriage that you have. I wouldn't say that it happens to all, but it does happen a lot. You are right. Like, I've seen a lot of guys that are just like, when you get married, like, forget it, it's over. Bro, gaming content, for the guy who commented gaming content, look, any type of things that you're consuming online, gaming content or whatever, you really have to take these things with a pinch of salt. If you're just consuming, then you're literally, your brain is just becoming like, oh, It's just becoming like I don't know if that describes it very well, but your brain is just turning into scrambled egg, basically. So don't do it. Don't do it so much. By the way, guys, if you like a lot of the stuff that I'm posting, go to the link in my bio and come to Male Focus. It is my school community. If you guys want to sign up, I'm doing these lives because I'm trying to get guys who are interested, who are serious about actually taking action in their lives and want to do something. And also, when you are in the group, then I do free coaching with you. So I'm going to talk to you, and I want guys to come in, and I really want them to take action. So if you guys are interested, click the link in my bio. I don't know if I can do this because it's on my phone. But yeah, on day 1 of semen retention. Bro, have you seen that video where the guy is like, he's like, day 1 of no masturbation, day 2 of no masturbation. And then he's like, day 1, no masturbation. That's what I feel like your comment is. That's what I feel like. It's like, I'm on day 1. It's like, bro, good luck. Good luck. Get past day 20. Bro, what is an FWB? I don't need coaching, I need an FW. What the hell is an FWB? Caffeine in coffee is okay, but stay away from pre-workout powders and caffeine. Me for YouTube, bro. Who are you, bro? I need to meet you one day. We need to have a call one day. I feel like your comments are, they enlighten me. They make me feel something. You're the one guy. I need a friends with benefits, bro. Bro, me for you. What do you do in your life, bro? Tell me who you are. Where do you come from? Why do you need a friend with benefits? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you shoot some shit in the comments. Shoot some stuff in the comments. We're talking about dopamine detoxing. So if any of you are doing semen retention, remember, learn how to do freaking dopamine detoxes. Why do you even need to do dopamine detoxes? Well, because, guys, look, we live in a time where there are so many distractions, okay? Focus is the opposite of distraction. Every time you go on social media, you're getting distracted. Anytime you're doom scrolling, anytime you're watching porn, anytime you're doing all this crap, you're just distracting yourself. You're avoiding something. And so you have to learn how to focus your mind. Take the energy that you have and clear it up and see the paths that you can actually take. Guys, there are so many opportunities now. There are so many freaking opportunities now. You want to make content? Go make content. The only one person in your way is you. You want to build an online business? Go for it. You want to learn things? Go on YouTube. Everything's at your disposal. You even have AI if you want to write shit for yourself now. You are in your own way. You are literally in your own way. So get yourself out of your way. Remove yourself from your path, and then you see the path very, very clearly. But if you just keep distracting yourself, bro, then you're literally just chasing after this quick dopamine fix all the time. And I don't think you're gonna feel the effects now, but you will feel it at some point. You're gonna feel like, oh shit, I got to 20 years later, and I literally spent the last 20 years distracting myself from my big goals. And I wish that I had actually done them when I was younger, when I had the energy. And do you want to get there in your life? I literally would rather die. I don't want to put it super vaguely, but I just couldn't imagine that. And so breaking free of your resistance is insanely important. Living in a state of resistance, you just realize that you're creating that resistance yourself. So just get it out of your head. The one creating all this fear in your life from taking action is you. Guys on here have nothing to share. Guys, yeah, seriously, come on more. I love sharing these things. I love sharing more things. Guys, life's crazy. You gotta really just learn how to focus. I speak to so many guys. So many guys come to me and they're just like, bro, I want to do something with my life, but I can't do it. And it's very rarely the guys even open up about shit like this. But then I know a lot of guys suffer from it. They just don't want to open up, and then they're just like, oh yeah, I can't really, I don't have much to give or much to share. It's like, you know what you're doing. You're not an idiot. I don't think anyone in here is an idiot. You know exactly what you're doing. When I'm saying things like dopamine detox, when I'm talking about things like semen retention, you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Don't pretend that you're just like, oh yeah, I mean, it's different in everyone's circumstances. Like, it's not. It's really, really not. You are this way because you are choosing it. Okay, you can manifest, you can be like, I am rich, I'm totally rich, and think that's gonna solve it, but that's not gonna solve anything. If you really want something, you have to believe it. And if you truly believe it, your actions will transmute that truth. If you don't believe it, you will just be like, oh, nah, like I don't like, I'm not going to take action. I'm not going to do anything because you actually do not believe you can be successful. You actually don't believe that you have the capacity to do it. And if you don't believe it, then it's not going to happen. I can tell you now, it's really not going to happen for you. So don't be afraid. There's literally nothing to be afraid of. You are in your own way and you keep self-sabotaging yourself. Why? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know why. But do a dopamine detox and you'll figure out. Go, guys, go and take a cold shower right now. Go and take a freaking cold shower for 5 minutes. Freezing. You have to put it full cold. For anyone who's living in the northern hemisphere, it's winter. Like I'm here in Spain. I take a cold shower every freaking morning. I should live stream doing these cold showers. Every day I wake up at 5 a.m. and I take a cold shower. Bang, first thing in the morning. And every day I literally am like, fuck this. Like, fuck this. I literally looking at the cold water coming down and I'm literally like, fuck my life. Like, I do not want to get in there. I do not. But I'm just like, I'm not a bitch. I'm not a fucking bitch. I make the decisions today. I do what I want and I just get in. And then I'm just like, but you know what? And then you come out and you're fine. And then you're just like, today is my fucking day. Today is my day. Today I control what I do. Today I say what happens. And you know, you guys, I feel like my special skill in life, my special skill is literally motivating people. I wish I could actually just go in front of like 100 people and literally just say shit, just gas them up. Like I feel like my special skill in my life is just gassing people up. Just getting people fired up into like, you can literally do anything with your life. Like anything. And like, I'll make you realize how. I can really like, I do genuinely believe like this is my superpower. Maybe I can't, it's hard to do this on a live and I'm not speaking to anyone. I'm speaking to everyone, but I'm not really speaking to you. But things are possible. Like there are things you can do and I can say things to you that resonate because I know that everyone here is stuck with doom scrolling. I know that everyone here watches porn. Put in the chat, like if you watch porn, like don't deny it. Like put it in. Do you watch porn or not? Don't lie. You don't have to lie. Just be honest. Just be honest for once in your life with yourself and put it in the chat. And just say it the way it is. Do you do it or not? Some people do it. And it's fine. It's fine. It's like, stop feeling guilty about it. Just don't do it. There's no point in doing it and be like, I know I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna feel guilty about it. Just shut up, bro. Like, stop. Don't you see how this mentality just turns you into like the opposite of an alpha male who does what the hell they say they're gonna do, like whatever it is they say. And a lot of the things I'm gonna say to you are like very triggering because, you know, you're gonna project onto me, you're like, why the fuck are you saying this crap? Why do you think you can just say whatever the hell you want? And it's because you are not listening to me. You are listening to what you think I am and this random guy that you turned on a live with. And now you're just like, oh my God, like this is so not what I want to listen to. It's because I'm dropping your dopamine because I'm telling you the truth. Because I'm telling you something that you should take note of, which is reflect and look at the things that you're doing in your life and make sure that you do not slip back into those old habits. And one way of doing this is a dopamine detox. One thing you can also do, guys, for anyone listening, for anyone still listening, what you can actually do is you can get your phone and you can put it on black and white, the color grading. And what this does is it stops that urge to want to look at the apps and like, oh, Instagram, all these colors and all these like titties, all these bikinis, women in bikinis everywhere. And it's like, no, you cut that out. Now you're not seeing color. Now you're not seeing anything. You're just seeing black and white. So what do you do there? Guys, put something in the chat. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? What are we saying? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're just staying live here, baby. We're just staying live because, you know, I love going live. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. I get to chat with all you guys. It's a Monday. It's a freaking Monday. I just get to go online and chat with everyone about how they're doing in their lives. And guys, like, I've started this YouTube channel. You know why? Because I'm genuinely interested in helping people overcome these things. From my own experience, me for YouTube, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend 2 years ago, and I almost actually got married 2 years ago, but no, I'm really enjoying being single, actually. Being single is, it's great. It's good fun. Especially if you do semen retention, you're not craving it. Because then I feel like you honestly get more options because you have girls wanting to be with you. Yeah, if you do semen retention, you're just going to notice like girls just want to hang out with you a lot more. Playing games a lot for content on YouTube, got problem? Well, wow, Alpha Trader, you practiced it for 1.5 years. See, now that is commitment. Alpha Trader, that is really impressive. 1.5 years is not easy. Everyone in this group, take note of Alpha Trader. Alpha Trader is a great crypto trader. He's done semen retention. Look, bro, playing games a lot for content. It's just like if you're watching a screen all the time and you're not, if you're watching a screen, no, he is, bro. I know Alpha Trader. Playing strategic games is really good. Why do you think women are more attracted to you when you do semen retention? Bro, because you're not just looking at them as pieces of meat that you want to have sex with. You're looking at them as humans. When you actually, like, guys, if you ever want to make a woman like you, literally just listen to her. Like, that doesn't mean you have to, like, praise her. When you put her on a mantle, like a pedestal, and you're like, oh my God, like, everything you say is good. Like, disagree with her. But, like, listen to her. Make her feel desired. Make her feel wanted. But also make her understand that, like, unless she is a good woman, like, she doesn't deserve you. But you also have to be a great man in order to do that. And you have to be under control. Like, you have to learn to discipline yourself. And that discipline transmutes into becoming a great man. And you will feel when you listen to women a lot more, they just want to be around you a lot more. And if you carry this like masculine frame, like, I'm going to keep you safe, I'm going to pay for your food, I'm going to take you home, but there's nothing expected. And I'm not even interested in that because I'm doing semen retention. She's literally going to be like, why is he not interested in me? That's like girl math. That's like how girls think. They're not logical. They're just like, why wouldn't he like me? Like, oh my God, like, why is he even doing semen retention? Like, why the hell would he even do that? And they'd be like, hey, wait a minute, like, why don't you want to sleep with me? Like, can we sleep together? And then you're just like, no, because I'm doing semen retention. And like, this happens a lot. It's going to happen a lot more when you do it. But you can't just sit around and do nothing holding your semen in. You have to take massive action. Use that energy and do something with your life. Like, you can't just sit around and wait for something to happen. Do something with it. Do something with it. You mentioned that you can have proper conversations with women, which is so true. Yeah, I mean, look, like, can you give me on tips on hooking up with married women? Why do you want to hook up with married women, bro? Why don't you just hook up with single women? I mean, look, like, married women just want excitement. That's it. And I've worked in boutique fitness and I've met hundreds. I mean, guys, I'm not even joking. I have met hundreds of married women, rich married women. I feel like boutique fitness studios are the place for rich housewives to go and literally dump all their problems through like hard exercise. And I've met all these women And like, I'd be lying if I said none of them were interested in like doing anything with me as their coach. And I had obviously like have had some offers in my life, but you just have to be like, no. And honestly, you don't really want it. Like, yeah, it sounds funny and exciting, but you don't really want to get into that with them. Thank you for the tip, Alpha Trader. Guys, if you ever want to share like money, you can. Like, you can tip me here. I didn't even realize this was a thing, but you can. If you like this content, support your channel, support your content creators. Does the temptation of more women being attracted to you make it more difficult to continue with? Yes, bro. Because if you say to yourself, look, in your life, if you ask God, if you ask God for like to be stronger, God doesn't magically make you stronger. He gives you difficulty to make you see like, okay, you wanted this, so fight it and get stronger. How do I change the topic of my live stream? I don't even know where to. Anyway, where do I even put that thing in? Yeah, so like if you basically have a. What's the topic? How do I even see where the topic is? Pin message. Shit. Fuck, guys, I'm so bad at technology. Anyway, when you guys are basically ask for strength, when you want to be rich, you get the opportunity to become rich. So you're going to get given an opportunity to, let's say, like a business partner to start a business, but you have to do it. You have to do something with it. You have to be able to do something with that opportunity. Like, you don't just get given gifts. Like, it's like, I want to be rich. Cool. I just got $1 million. Okay, now I'm rich. It's like, what do you actually want with it? And then it will also call into question, like, why do you want to have sex with these women? Like, what is it giving you that's making you so happy that you're having sex with these women? Is it validation? Oh, so what you want is validation. What you want is to feel powerful. That's what you actually want. And so then it's like, okay, so what else could I, like, if I'm just having sex with them because I want to validate myself, then the type of women that I'm going to attract is just very vulnerable, insecure women. And then you're going to think like, oh my God, there are no women in the world there are no women in the world at all that are good. And it's like, no, because you're just looking for them. You're looking for the wrong ones. How the hell do I change the name? For the next one, so people know what the live stream is about. Alpha Trader, what does it say the live stream is even about? Because this is the first time doing it on my phone. I need to change it. Guys, put some freaking things in the chat. Let's see where this goes. And let's see where this goes. Honestly, live streaming is so fun. Me for YouTube, bro. Where are you from, bro? Just tell me where you're from. You don't need to tell me your name. Just tell me where you're from. Because you commented a lot on the last live stream I did, which was yesterday. Let's talk about semen retention. I don't even know how to freaking do this, guys. Let's see. Let's see. NYC, baby. NYC. Bro, what's NYC like? What's happening there right now? What's happening in that part of the world right now? Bro, me for YouTube, do you do semen retention? Guys, for anyone who's watching this, we are talking about dopamine detoxing and why you need to be doing a dopamine detox right now. Do a cold shower right now, okay? Right now. I did 28 but relapse. Okay, that's fine. How can I get a high value woman? Bro, what is a high value woman? This is a good question actually. A lot of people ask me like I've been making these YouTube videos about semen retention, and in these semen retention videos I tell everyone, go and find a woman. Like if you are going to have sex at all, go find a woman that you're willing to marry because she loves you too. And then one of my female friends watched that video and then she was like, what the hell is a good woman that they should be marrying? And then I was like, that's a good question. What's a high value woman? Is a high value woman a rich woman? I don't think anyone thinks a high value woman is a rich woman. So like, what would you want in a woman? Like what would make you want to have kids with her or marry her or live the rest of your life with her? What would make that you want to do that with someone? Like a high value woman is so different to what a high value man is. Wow, bro, Kamran. Kamran, bro, nice. 36, feeling electricity in my whole body. Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's gonna get better and better. See what you can do with that energy every day. It's gonna change the way you talk. It's gonna change the way you walk. It's gonna change the way you do everything, buddy. But what we're talking about now is a high value woman. Guys, what do you think a high value woman is? Because to me, a high value woman is one who takes you closer to God. And I'll explain why. Because look, if you are going to be on a journey with this person, potentially probably the most important person in your whole life, then you have to be aligned spiritually with her as to what you want. If you're someone who doesn't believe in God, then fine, then just have a cerebral relationship and think about things that you like about her that's going to change over time, and then that's very likely going to lead to you not wanting her anymore. But if you do want a meaningful relationship and a high value woman, it's someone who can show you yourself where you're getting in your own way, or when you start worshiping yourself, meaning that when you start making the whole purpose of life about me, I need to be rich, I need to be this, I need to be that, and makes it about something much higher than that. Much higher, not about her, even especially not about her, but something way, way higher. So if you can find that, to me, that's what a very high value woman is. And find that is very, very rare. Very, very rare. So, but look, if you want to get that kind of woman, guys, you gotta be good. Like, you gotta be exceptional. You gotta be disciplined. And instead of chasing after the woman, which I always feel like a man should just chase after excellence. And from my own experience, though I'm not married, though I'm not in a relationship, I do feel like the best women come into my life when I'm chasing excellence, when I'm chasing exceptionality, to be exceptional. That's when I always find the most mirroring women, the women that come into my life and do something, like really change something for me. I feel like that's something that is so important. To get a high value woman, you need to become a high value man. Exceptional women will chase exceptional men. That is true. It's like you didn't tell everyone here you dated models. Shut up, alpha trader. Well, I mean, look, but I dated them, but now I don't date them because now I know what I don't want in a woman. And yes, you can date an attractive girl and it's very validating and she can improve your life and make you feel good and this and that. But deep down, unless she's really focused on something higher, like then she's just really thinking about herself, and rightly so. Like, you know, in today's day and age, like a lot of women, they're just thinking about like surviving. They have to make money. Everything is equal now. So now they're like, oh my God, I need to pay for things and I need to show that I can actually do something. So they all have a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And like, you have to know that when women are in this state, they're not comfortable with like just giving themselves to any guy. they're literally looking for like the perfect guy, and like even a girl who is looking for this, like I wouldn't even say marry her, because what she's looking for is gonna change. And this is coming from someone who, like, I've been working with housewives as clients for a decade. Like, I'm 30 years old now. I started working as a group fitness instructor. This is boutique fitness. Sorry, I'm 31 this year. I started working when I was 21. 21, okay? In 10 years, I can't explain to you the amount of marriages that are just like even though they have everything, they're rich, they go on holiday every year, they have kids, they have Bentleys, they have fucking Mercedes, everything. They live in mansions, and they're so bored. Like, their relationship sucks. They're like, their husbands are cheating on them, and then they start cheating on their husbands, and they're just like, ooh, ha. And it's like, do you want to be in a relationship like that? I don't think anyone does. Like, but that's just what that kind of lifestyle, that's what you're chasing, like that's what you're gonna get. And I've seen this, I've seen this more than knowing, like, people that I know as clients. This happens more than, like, I've seen this happen more than at least 30 times. Like, not even joking, like 30 times. 30 women in these type of relationships where they have everything and they're just like, oh, no, I'm bored and I'm tired of this. And it's like, fuck, that sucks. Like, so what's the goal is then to have everything? Once you have everything, you're just like, I don't want this. I want to feel young again. I want to feel exciting. I want to feel excited. And I cheat. It's the only way to stay sane. Me for you too, bro. You are a menace, bro. You are an absolute menace. Well, I wouldn't recommend cheating, but look, the only reason why you would want to cheat is because you're chasing after that dopamine, you're chasing after that release. Instead, use it for something higher, something greater. That's why I go back to feeding the poor, taking care of the needy, helping your friends and things. Like, be of value to society. The problem is that too many men, they just think about me, my problems and my life, and I can't do anything because I feel so bad about my life, and oh my God, my life is so difficult. I'm not rich, I'm not good looking, I'm chubby, and I can't go to the gym, and I don't have money. And like, what the fuck, bro? Like, grow up and do something. You literally just have to remind yourself that at some point you're gonna die. Like, you are literally going to die. You're not gonna be anything. Do you want to spend your entire life just being like, I can't do anything, and like, fight your fucking resistance? I'm just projecting right now because I'm just like, I get so triggered by people who are just like, come on, boys, like, wake up. Start with doing something like semen retention. Like, at least that's you not wasting your energy. If you are wasting it, people need to seek God. It's the only way to find the purpose, true purpose and fulfillment. I agree. If you're not worshiping God, you're worshiping yourself. You worship what you fear. I said this yesterday on the live stream. You worship what you fear. So look at what you're fearing in your life, and that's what you worship. You are God, realize it. That's not true, me for YouTube. That's a very unhealthy take on life, if you think you're God. Sorry. But that's not a great way of looking at life. You are not God. You can't be God. And if you think that you are a God the way you are, then the God you believe in is very weak, limited, insecure, and not powerful. I know I am God. Well, that's great, bro. That's a great delusion you have. Maybe you're the God of your own world, but I'm happy I don't live in that world. Guys, more questions. Where is everyone? What's happening? Guys, come and join my male school channel, my male focused school channel. It's in the link in my bio. In there, I show everyone how to quit porn, how to do semen retention, all this stuff. It's so fun. Honestly, like, I literally want to do this for the rest of my life. It is so insanely fun doing this. Questions. What are we talking about? Let's pin a message here. Detox, what the fuck? Green screen. Oh shit. No. Lighting on. Supplements for SR. Oh shit, bro. I didn't even get into supplements. See, me for YouTube, you get some good questions out of this. Okay, guys, supplements. Tonkat Ali is great. If anyone can get their hands on some Tonkat Ali, Alpha Trader, talk to us about Tonkat Ali. Tell us if you like Tonkat Ali or not. Guys, Tonkat Ali is freaking amazing. Yes, that's good. Ashwagandha, Shilajit, Tonkat Ali. The three main go-to things that are literally gonna liven up your energy. But guys, remember this. This is gonna send your energy into like a fucking spiral upwards. Like, no, sorry, not a spiral upwards. It's just gonna shoot up, okay? It's seriously good. Tonkat Ali is amazing. Basically, guys, Shilajit is like, it's a substance full of minerals. It's basically like minerals from the Himalayas. So when you take it, you're basically, you're taking these minerals from the Himalayas that like acts like a fertilizer for your body. So it gives all these minerals that you've probably never taken in your life, and you've probably never had you definitely are not getting them in your diet, like 100%. You're definitely not getting these things in your diet. So take them. Me for YouTube, a really good brand that is quite expensive is called Pak Shilajit. It's from Pakistan. Pak Shilajit, P-A-K Shilajit. Okay, that one was the best one that I've tried. That one was the best one. So if you are looking, like, just go look at that. Khalid Vidilio, Tongat Ali changed my life, bro. Exactly, bro. Tongat Ali is the dope. Guys, also, great supplement that I know a lot of guys in here might like is L-theanine. L-theanine, okay? Why? What does L-theanine do? It literally helps you freaking focus your mind like crazy. It is amazing. I've been taking L-theanine due to recommendations from my brother who's in the chat, and honestly, such a good supplement. Like, so freaking good for focus. So freaking good for focus. Tongat Ali is really good if you want to, if you want to train, if you want to get your testosterone up. Tongat Ali is really good. Shilajit is really good for you to just balance your energy out, but it does increase your testosterone. But guys, when you take Shilajit, you have to drink a lot of water because it's minerals. So if you take in a lot of minerals, it can sometimes heat your body up a lot, and you need to keep it cool. So you have to drink a lot of water when you take it. But other than that, Shilajit is freaking amazing. Other supplements that I take, guys, honestly, if you want to go into my school channel, I actually literally have a supplements page. I wish I could share it, but I'm using my phone right now. So look, let me just like take it off this right now. So male focus, like basically this is in the classroom. Look, and here I actually have a thing about nootropics and supplements right there, okay? And I click, and then I literally have a breakdown for all these things, like male general health, nootropics, all these things you can take, caffeine, lion's mane mushrooms, and it's just a breakdown for all of them that men can take. So if you guys are interested, come check it out in my mail. It's called Male Focus on School. Check it out. And there's Tongat Ali. Oh, nitric oxide. Guys, nitric oxide, if anyone here has never taken nitric oxide, basically nitric oxide increases the capacity of your blood vessels to open up. Sorry, this is my balcony. I'm in Barcelona, Spain right now. This it increases your capacity to take oxygen to the rest of your body, because it dilates the blood vessels, so it opens it up. So you can actually use it way more. You can actually use your what is it? It opens up so the circulation of your body gets a lot better. So your cardio improves. Honestly, your strength improves as well. I noticed like when I trained on nitric oxide, it's really good. Also, it makes your cock super hard. If you take nitric oxide, because your penis is basically just a giant vein of blood. So if you open up the blood vessels in that giant vein, then your dick gets really hard. So check it out. I recommend trying it. I take nitrogen oxide because I have to do indoor cycling classes, fitness classes, and I take Tonkat Ali because I'm training all the time, and I take Shilajit because I literally need to rebalance my energy all the time. And then guys, I eat well, sleep well. Guys, there is nothing that's going to replace anything in your life better than a good sleep and hydration. Like these two things are so important. Do not neglect your sleep. Why am I doing this channel? Guys, like I literally love helping people. I don't know why. Like I think this is just what I was meant to do in my life. But the problem is that when it's free, everyone's just like, okay, I'll just take it and I'll just like think about it and I'll just like maybe I'll listen for a little bit. It's like, bro, like people should pay me fuckloads of money for this shit because I know what I'm talking about. I've done all these things. Everything I'm telling everyone about, I've done it. I've done this crap. I've taken these supplements. I've tried the drugs. I've done the work on myself. I've done all these things. I've also coached people. I've been coaching people for the last 12 years of my life. I know what I'm talking about. Why am I doing this? Because I genuinely just love giving back. Like this is what I love doing. This is what I love doing. And like this channel has opened, this literally is like the thing that I want to do. Yeah, bro, there's a lot of people like me. There's honestly a lot of guys like me. But like if you count us, the guys who are actually doing this, and then the other 8 billion people in the world doing this that aren't doing shit, it's like, it's very rare that you come across this. And it's not even about you finding 1,000 people that can do this. It's like, do you do anything that they tell you to do? And if you're like, oh no, because I haven't found the right one yet. It's like, no, bro, because you're just stuck being a piece of shit, not doing anything. And that's your problem. It's like, guys always like, yeah, oh my God, everyone just sounds the same on social media and this and that. And oh my God, it's like, and they're just judging. They're just like projecting themselves because they're like when I look at that, all I see is like, wow, what a loser. But then the people that are commenting, they are the losers. They're the ones just sitting around judging and waiting for their lives to change. It's just like what the fuck are you doing with your life? And I'm not really interested. Like, I don't mind telling people straight to their faces, like, if you're not going to do anything, like, you can unsubscribe from this channel, because I'm really not interested in like trying to give you things for free and giving good energy and helping you motivate you and helping pushing you forward. But then you're just like I don't really want to do anything. I don't really want to like take this seriously because my life is just like okay. Fuck off, bro. Like, I don't want your life to be okay. I want your life to be great. I want you to be thriving. I want you to be in a state of like, I can do fucking anything. Fasting and semen retention makes you feel like Superman. King, you're so right. You are absolutely right. It makes you feel like Superman. Thank you, Spence Jr. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Sometimes I feel like no one really appreciates what I'm saying. And it's really motivating to hear that even if I change the mind of one of you and just tomorrow you do something fantastic with your life that I'm not even going to see, because I don't even know your real names. I'm literally just speaking to a bunch of usernames. But guys, if one of you change your life tomorrow that I don't know about, I don't know if it is going to happen, but you do it. If I knew that, it would make me so happy. Like, I don't know, there's like, maybe I have some trauma that needs me to be fulfilled. It needs to be fulfilled by seeing people improve or seeing someone do it. And that's if that can happen, like, that's really cool. Like, I would really think that is awesome. And that's why I'm doing this, bro. Guys, that's why I'm doing this. Fasting especially is so underrated. Yes, no advantage, you're right. Fasting, guys, on Wednesday, I'm going to start doing Ramadan because I'm actually a Muslim. So I'm going to start fasting. I would highly recommend anyone, even if you're not a Muslim, to just try it. Like, honestly, try fasting for 30 days. It's not straight. You just don't eat when the sun goes up and you eat when the sun goes down. That's it. Try it. I think it's really good. I really would recommend doing it for some people. I think it also is a good way to reset your whole life. Like if you're so used to like waking up and I need a coffee and I need to do this thing first in order to get my day started. It's like, no, just shut up. Like don't eat. Like you don't have to eat now. You don't have to waste so much time eating. Nabar, could you speak on the weird vibes or hate that one can experience on semen retention? Bro, I think when any guy does anything where they are, I need a spark to, like, I think guys, when anyone does anything remarkable for their lives, they are going to get judgment in their lives. Like you are going to feel like everyone is coming into your life. Like if you're building a business, for example, and someone's like, you should do this, like you should do this with your accountant, and you should try this and this, and maybe you should try selling this kind of product. And everyone's just so quick to give you advice. And this gives us a lot of resistance to even doing a business. It's the same thing with semen retention. When you want to do something for yourself, it's just like cutting off bullshit habits, disciplining yourself, keeping yourself in check. People are gonna come up to you like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? But then look, just understand this one thing about your life. Like everything that you're perceiving in your life is just a mirror of you. If someone says to you, you're a piece of shit, and you're worth nothing, but you actually believe it, then you're going to get triggered by the person. You're gonna be like, how could they say that? Oh my God, like they made me feel so shitty about it. But it's like you believe it because you're getting triggered. If you don't believe it, you're just like, okay, whatever. I'm not a piece of shit, so whatever that person said, whatever. But if someone comes into your life and they start sort of like, oh, look at you doing semen retention, if it's triggering you and if it's affecting you, it's because you're allowing it to affect you. And this is part of getting rid of those self-sabotaging behaviors that you have where you literally believe what everyone says. DK, bro, what's happening, man? If you put that in your mind and you listen to all this outward feedback that's coming in, like you have to correct yourself and say, I'm perceiving all this. I'm making it real or not. I'm making people say these things to me. I'm choosing to listen to them. These things can only affect me if I give consent for it to affect me. If I don't give it consent, it doesn't affect me at all. So when people give you all these weird remarks about whatever it is you're doing in your life, just shut it out. Like literally just shut it out. And you have this capacity to shut it out. Like whatever you hear, any input that coming in, like you literally have to learn to be like, shut up. All the noise coming in, it doesn't matter. So if I'm gonna start a business and someone says like, you could never do that business, just be like, I don't give a fuck because all you are is just resistance to me. And I'm just gonna not listen to you. I do what the fuck I want. And that's how you have to live your life. That is what you have to live your life in the truest, strongest masculine frame. It's like, you do what you want. You do what the hell you want. And I feel like this makes you much more attractive to women as well. Like when they see that you have this cocksureness in your life, like that's what I'm doing. I don't give a shit about getting laid in a club. I don't give a shit about like I focus on my goal and excellence. And that is a very remarkable thing. So like if people are giving you weird feedback in your life, if people are making you feel shitty about the things that you're doing, it's because you're giving them consent. And so I would say just don't give them consent and do what the hell you want. And honestly, yeah, like me for YouTube, you made a good point. Like you don't have to tell anyone unless she's like literally on top of you and waiting to suck your dick. And you're just like, I can't, I'm on semen retention. Well, I'm gonna do it for another few days. And you're just like, okay. And guys, when you're doing semen retention, it's not when like you're not having fun with women that you have to worry. It's like there are going to be times when a woman's going to be on top of you and you literally have to say to yourself, do I break it? Do I stick true to what the fuck I said I was going to do? Or do I just put my dick inside her and have sex and jizz and finish it? What do I do? And in that moment, you will learn. You will learn what you're made of, how much resistance you can deal with and how you can overcome it. Yeah, bro, honestly, if people are overly negative with you in your life, bro, just let them go do whatever the hell they want. You don't have to entertain people if they're not going to respect you. Don't entertain people if they're not going to respect you. You have to really give some space, like set a boundary. Be like, yo, like, you can't just say whatever the fuck you want to me. And if you're not going to respect this boundary, sorry, you're not in my life. I didn't even tell my life I was on SR. Me for you too, bro. You crack me up, bro. I hope we meet one day. You crack me up, bro. You wanna sleep with married women. You're not telling your wife you're on semen retention. You crack me up, bro. How old are you? How old are you? Just keep it real, guys. Honestly, keep it real. Look, there's nothing more important in life than sticking true to what you said you were going to do. If you don't, then you're going to live someone else's life, and you're going to constantly feel like you're a slave of the way other people perceive you. And if that is true, and only you know if this is true, then you're never going to move. Like, you're never going to do anything in your life because you're always going to be worried about someone's judging me, or someone's this, or someone's making me feel bad, or blah, 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 blah. Live your life, boys. Live your life like you are the king. Remember that. Say that. Say that out loud right now. Like, I don't know where you're coming from in the world. Say it literally out loud to yourself. Like, I'm a fucking king. I do what the hell I say I want to do. I do whatever I want. No one tells me I can't do something. No one tells me I'm not a king. No one tells me I can't be who the hell I want to be. Like, you say that. And then you want to reinforce that, go do stuff that reinforces that. Go do stuff that reinforces that truth. Like, I'm the king. I am the fucking boss. Also, if you make a promise, especially to yourself, make sure you always keep it. I agree. The more, if you lie to yourself and you make promises and you break them, similar to how you would hate a friend if they made a promise to you and they broke it, you would also hate that person. You will hate yourself if you make promises to yourself and you break it consistently. So you're right. King, you're absolutely right. I feel like M for YouTube is either a teen trolling in his late 30s or going through his midlife crisis. Yeah, he sounds like a teen. I feel like a married man wouldn't spend this long on a live. And he's come back for more, so I feel like he is a teen. He definitely has teen energy. I can see the way he's talking. He's just sounding like a little teen. Me for you, donate. Put in one of the supers so I don't kick you out. Can you actually kick people out of the freaking live? Or can anyone just watch? Guys, I'm going to log off in about 8 minutes. So if you have any questions, you got to shoot now. You got to shoot for the stars. We were talking about dopamine detox. Yesterday, we started talking about healthy I think it was like semen retention. And we ended up talking about religion. We ended up talking about marriage and religion, which is interesting because that's why I love doing lives, because I literally just love seeing where these freaking lives just go. Teen energy for sure. Yeah, he's definitely a teen. I know teenage behavior, and I know this is textbook teenage behavior. It's just the way he was replying. It's like cheekiness. How long have you been in a life coach, and what is your primary job? Well, right now I'm doing executive coaching. I'm living in Barcelona, Spain, but I'm also a group fitness instructor. I've been working boutique fitness for the last 10 years, and it's a really fun way to just socialize and build connections with other people. But I do executive coaching. And right now I'm trying to build a community on School, which I keep leaving. I don't know how I can type anything because I don't have the chat here anyway. Like, you can go to School, the school community thing, and it's called Male Focus. It's in the link in my bio if you want to check it out. I'm only really looking for guys who are really serious in changing their lives and doing something. So if that is you, come check it out. That's my main focus, and that's what I want to start doing for pretty much the rest of my life, because I feel like I have learned a lot of things on my own journey of doing like semen retention, on my own journey of fitness, on my own journey of health, supplementation, as well as coaching. Coaching, you just meet, like, I've met thousands of people and interacted with like a lot of them over a decade, and I feel like there is a lot to share, and so that's basically what I'm focusing on right now. No advantage. What's the best way to go about building muscles on semen retention? Like business executives, yeah. So like I'll coach, like honestly, really anyone who wants to understand. Also, if you guys want, you can go into what is it? In my bio, there is also another link to a free coaching call that I do. So if you guys ever are interested in doing that, do it. Although guys, if you cancel on me, like if you cancel on me last minute, like a guy canceled on my free session yesterday, like last minute. He's like, oh, bro, I can't make it. Can we reschedule? And I'm like, no, now you have to pay me. If you're going to do this shit, you have to either pay me or fuck off. Like, I'm not interested in this, like, weak ass, flaky energy. It just shows me how, like, you're not prioritizing this at all. And guys, I really, really have no problem telling you to F off and go live your life somewhere else. Here, I'm serious, and I'm gonna be like in these lives, in my posts on school, in everywhere. Like I'm gonna be as real as possible. Like I don't need your subscription. I don't need it. I'm not interested if you're not serious. Like I'm looking for the serious guy who really wants to change, who's really interested in communicating, who's really interested in developing themselves. Like that's what I'm looking for. If that's you, stay in my circle. I really want you to be here. What's the best way to go about building muscle on semen retention? Bro, just train. Just go to the gym and train. Like there's no, you basically just, like basically when you ejaculate, your testosterone goes down and you go into a state of like, you basically need to repair and regenerate and reabsorb your energy. But your testosterone is much lower. So just with that testosterone, just go train like you would usually. Go for runs, lift weights, try and increase your muscle mass. And like by doing that, lift heavy. So whatever you're doing, just lift heavy. That's like, I mean, I could explain this much more in depth, but fundamentally just lift heavy and do cardio as well. Do not forget about cardio. I feel like you need to have that mindset. So many people in life waste your time, especially, bro, listen, as someone who's worked in self-help for like 12 years, there are so many people who waste your time. I mean, so many people waste my time with like, I kind of want to change and I don't want, and literally, I think it's gotten to this point after this long where like, it's better to just tell people like, you're never gonna fucking grow. Like it's actually like, I think that actually makes them grow. Like if I tell you like, you're a piece of shit, like I would never do that obviously, like professionally, but sometimes I'm like, it actually works. Like I've seen people who are called pieces of shit literally flip their whole life around, and in 6 months they're like, I'm doing this because someone called me a piece of shit because it said I never amount to anything. And I'm like, well, that isn't really coaching, but the result worked. So is it a bad thing to tell people that? And so now as like online, there's so many grifters and there's so many people who leech off others, and I'm just like, I don't have time for that, guys. Like I'm doing these lives and I'm gonna keep doing these lives as often as I can, because I do like talking about these things. I do like talking about semen retention, and I do want to give a bit of like, I do want to help men understand what healthy masculinity is like, where men can be vulnerable, men can talk about things with each other, people can share things in the chat here. I know I'm being like very aggressively and like trying to be like, just fucking sort your life out, but I'm also listening. I'm also trying to listen to people, and I do want people who are genuinely interested. So not me for YouTube, you just keep commenting shit. Deadlifts are the #1 exercise to make you into Superman. Deadlifts are pretty good, you are right. Deadlifts, squats, and bench press. The thing is most people don't actually want to change. They like the idea of changing. Bro, you're 100% right. People are like, I want to transform my life and this and that, and I want to make a big difference. But then, okay, when you want things in your life, you don't just get given them. You get tested to see if you want them. And you get given difficulty. And then you get to make the choice. Do you still want it? Okay, then just do this. And then most people, they're just like, no. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not continuing with this. No way. And then it's like, okay, cool. You didn't actually want it. It's like, there's no other way of saying it. It's like, you didn't even want it because you're not doing it. You were given the opportunity and you're not even doing it. So So what? Now you're just stuck with your dick in your hands, and you're just like, okay, I don't want it. And then you're reinforcing to yourself, your body is literally signaling to your body, to your life, that you don't want it. And this is where, like, I'll answer your question, Reactor 65, that is manifestation real? Manifestation is 150% real. It's 150% real, but it's not just like dreaming about something. And in manifestation, you cannot like, you cannot warp the outcome. Like, you can't just force an outcome. We have no control over an outcome. We can increase the chances of an outcome, but we have to act on it. Like, you can't just say like, I have $1 million, I have $1 million, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Like, you actually have to do things like you're rich. Like, you actually have to live, like, you can't just sit around and, like, nothing is just gonna come to you. You have to go and act that way. Live your life that way. Like, I told myself when I was younger, like, I'm a coach, 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 I'm a coach. I'm a coach. I'm a freaking coach. I am a coach. I am a coach. And for so long I was like, do I even believe that? No. But then I started like doing coaching calls with people. Then I started doing one-on-ones with executives, with people who are like, I thought I had to be an expert in all this, but actually no, I just had to have a capacity to make them feel like they were capable of doing things. And in doing so, I literally transformed into a coach. Like, that's how this all happened. So manifestation is real, but you have to act. You can't just wait around for shit to happen. Like, semen retention is good, but you can't just wait around for results to change. You have to take action. What is your current semen retention streak? Right, I think I'm on day 45. 45, baby. Now, I don't know, I just do semen retention because I'm like not even gonna waste my energy doing, like, I'm not gonna just masturbate myself into doing, like, it's just like, what the fuck is the point of that? What the hell is the point of that? Thanks, Balaja. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna log off. I've been on here for an hour and a half. Like, the sun has gone completely down now. So, guys, thank you very much for supporting. I'll see you guys very, very soon. My battery is also about to die. So, for anyone listening, thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Guys, come to Male Focus. Dude, relapse into a woman, not ish, no tissue. Me for YouTube. Buddy, I wish you the best. Honestly, like, genuinely, I wish you the best in life. I will do it when I feel like it. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys again soon. Peace.